What do you think, guys? Good day for a swim? It's not bad. I definitely am noticing the coolness, but there's no wind, which that's usually what happens when the snow starts coming down and it starts getting really cold. We will, from time to time up in these parts, get the blustery winds, but that's one of the nice things, is that usually when it's really cold, there's minimal wind. It's the mall behind me, beautifully overcome by white, and I need to hustle along because I ended up lollygagging a bit. It's a little slick, nothing horrendous. Oh, that's a little bit more slick. Yeah, I gotta kind of hustle. I lollygagged a bit too much, so I'm like barely gonna get to my max time, if at all. Oh my god. Yeah, there's well, those spots, because you know it stayed obviously below freezing overnight, and these spots that had very limited precipitation, those get nice and icy real quick. I feel like not just the cold and the little bit of snow we got, but kind of the unpredictability of the weather in the area, I definitely think has been affecting business. Usually the day after Christmas is an insanely busy day where I work, and it was busy, but it wasn't crazy busy. We ended up cutting like 3 people, either all together or early, so I feel like that might kind of continue over the course of the week. And they're saying initially today there wasn't going to be any precipitation, it was just going to be cold, give this stuff time to freeze up, but they're saying as of now, sometime between 7 and 8 o'clock tonight, the snow shall resume. As always, I'll believe it when I see it. And that, of course, is what the Portland area is all about. It's about giving us exactly what we sometimes want when we least expect it, at a time where we're kind of close to wanting to most expect it. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired. There we go. This stuff's gotten nice and crusty. Sounds like a dog barking at me. And I'm so grateful that it's Christmas break and the high school's closed, so I can go back to cutting through the high school when I go to work. I don't like getting off at Holgate and having to trudge through that little area around the 7-Eleven. And of course that's where the bigger homeless camp is now. So, times when it's open to cut through here, those are the kind of things I'm grateful for this time of the year. The cold is making it impossible for me to finish words. Well, I walked through here yesterday, and certainly a bit more white on the ground than this time yesterday. Hello, you. Do something like that, make you more visible. Almost tripped over you. You blended in with the snow, my lad. Oh man, these birds are beating each other's asses. They're like, where's my winter coat? Nobody got me a coat for Christmas. I'm freezing my wingtips off out here. Oh, look at this. I get like a little snow. Whoa! A big freaking piece just came down at me. It's almost like it was snowing again. Look at that. I hope it comes. I want this week to just get messed up for everyone. Okay, we got a pair of snow-soaked pants and a Kenny Rogers CD. The stuff you find, boy. Yep. There's nobody here. This is substantially fewer people than when I got here this time yesterday. Look at all the beautifully preserved footprints. All from my coworkers. And probably me. Oh. It's finally back. My snow is returned. And it's getting into my energy drink, but that's good. That's more stamina. Yeah, because there was... yeah, earlier when I was out here, there was nothing. You can see this gentle dust has returned. So it's very faint. It's very faint, but it's here. Started about an hour and a half earlier than expected. So for once, the snow actually showed up ahead of time. Just on my half, it's like 7:35. I like it, it's so dusty. It's the best. But I'm walking into it. Again, I said it last night, I love how quiet it gets when it snows in this city. Everybody shuts the F up for a second. Use my can. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Oh man, that's really slick. This very thin layer. I did not realize how slick it was till I slid my foot across it. Alright, I've had about enough of this for a while. I'm just gonna be back out in this. It's still coming down and it's flashy. It's so flashy looking. It's like little sparkles in the sky. I wish it was just coming down a little harder. It's supposed to be coming down pretty consistently till about 6, 7, I don't know, early tomorrow morning. It's supposed to keep coming down. So we've probably got another, at least like 8, 9, 10 hours of this. I just want to thicken up. This is not good enough. I want this city in a gridlock. This is a perfectly good start. I need more. And I don't need another truck spinning circles around this parking lot like the other night. I can't tell if this woman at the end of the parking lot is walking towards me or walking away from me. I think she's walking away. Ooh. I love that sound of crackling snow. We brought this out earlier today, so you can see a frame of reference. It's about how much snow's come down, generally speaking. But yeah, it's coming down, but it's very faint. It's like the equivalency of a drizzle in snow form. Hey, it's me. Well, I tried to put you on there to get a shot and it didn't work. I mean, I could put you back up here and hold you. Probably would have been the better option in the first place. About to make fun of who has the tipped shoes, but I think that's just me that's doing that. To making it look like I have tipped shoes. Could be just this snow that's on the front of my shoe, making all the yeah, this neighborhood ain't this quiet. I don't care what time of the year it is, but the snow shows and everything gets chill. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The alarm's going off, except the auditory part didn't happen. All right. Woo! I don't know what that was. It was just me trying to be cooler than I really am. I'm just killing time. I'm off work in about an hour. So I'm just enjoying my last break, hanging out with the ice and the pellets and the snow in my face, feeling it between my beard hairs and all that. End of the day, I'm not screwing around tonight and being forced to run to catch the max like last night. Oh, about to depart the workplace. And hopefully not have to run like last night. Didn't have to evade a truck spinning donuts in the driveway either. So you could say I'm coming away. I'm already 2 steps ahead of where I was last night at this time. Kinda. Yeah, so probably, I don't know, it's probably, I don't even think we've hit 2 inches yet. If we have, then we're probably like right at 2 inches. Oh man, there's some dude back here. Okay. Way off in the corner over there. Some guy was standing there and it was like he saw me and immediately like dipped back behind there. Like, what are you hiding? I don't know. I guess as long as he stays the fuck over there, and I ain't gonna ask questions. Okay, here's the hardest part of my trek. It's getting through here. Or rather, getting up this. You just gotta like dig your feet in. Yeah. Oh, whatever that guy was doing. Seems to be hiding around the corner now. Walking through the schoolyard. Just got one right in my mouth. Felt good, but I'll spit that out. I don't know where this snow's been. This is a rare time where it's technically the dead of night, but you can actually see through here because the snow and the clouds, that great reflection of light back and forth, so you can actually see what's going on in the world. Minus the cold is probably one of the best things that can happen if you're out in the middle of a place you don't know very well and you need to see at night. get some snow and you can at least see. Probably still got about 2.5 minutes or so, and I'm here. So I'm gonna do my usual walk down to the far end. Unless it's abundantly clear there's some lunatic down there. The usual cautions apply. Same old process. Get my pass. Make sure I scan it. Make sure I tap it. If I don't tap it, I'll get in trouble. Hold on. I gotta flip my wallet around. There we go. It's a lengthy process. Yes. Valid till 3 a.m. So you know I'm on the up and up.
The doors are closing. Train departing. Please hold on.
Departed the train, and while I usually go this way, I figure since I'm bringing you along with me on these frigid nights, I'll take a different route. I started to say way instead of route, so I said route. I'm gonna cut through the sketchy parking garage and cut through the mall parking lot, and probably increase my risk of encountering a strange character or two by probably at least double, but that's part of the adventure. And in this ice, I guarantee you they're going to trip and fall a lot more than I am if they try to come at me or chase me. And I'll probably just go home. If I have the energy, I have a project that I've been working a lot on but haven't started editing yet. So everything's all set to begin editing, so I want to try to start getting to work on that. Oh boy, I'm giving myself a bit of a downhill incline to work on. Maybe I should just hop on here and slide my way down. I don't think that would work at all. Here's some dumb jackass spinning around. Oh yeah, here's a guy spinning. There's always someone in a frickin' truck. Literally, does anybody effing care? You look like a sad sack. Yeah, go down there, because I need to walk through. Yeah, of course, you're going to just spin around more. I should walk right through where he wants to go. I dare you to keep doing that. I'm still kind of hot from last night. I have no sympathy for these degenerates. You want to keep your dumb fucking truck the fuck over there? You're a loser and nobody likes you. I'm having to do this big walk around because Lord knows this guy starts coming my way and spinning out. I want to be a pretty good distance from him. Jesus Christ! Can you buttfuckers do something with your fucking lives? Let me fucking walk through here. Christ. Fuck both of you! It may have not shown on my GoPro, but those guys were getting way too close to me. Way too goddamn close. Fucking piece of shit. Both of them, and I'm just right there. I seriously wonder if they're coming over here. I actually think those guys were coming around. The moment I flipped them off, they stopped spinning out. They went to the exit. Good luck finding me, dude. Sorry, there was... That got my blood boiling. That got my blood really boiling. Anyway, I'm sorry. It was one thing for them to be doing that. I'm literally walking right through the middle of there. They both see me, clear as day. They didn't give a shit. They just were spinning around. One bad turn, and one of them spins out of control, plows into me. And literally, like, once that one guy started spinning out, like, literally no direction I went was really safer than the other. Going forward or going backwards, neither way was gonna really put me in any safer position. So I'm like, I'm gonna rush through here. Oh, into the warmth of my home. Home and alive. Oh. Whew. Glad this box is still here. Oh, and I have a taco salad waiting for me. Whew. Hey, you like the new white shirt? Fresh from Christmas. My girlfriend got it for me, a couple of these, because you know this is me. Yeah, so anyway, just to reprise what happened, I'm pretty sure that the truck, as I was walking through there was the first guy I saw that was spinning out. He was more off to this side of me. And there was another guy that started doing it off to this side of me in an older truck. And I'm guessing it was some kind of dick measuring contest, you know. Boys will be boys. And I'm pretty dead certain the older truck saw me when I gave him the finger. Or he saw security, or he just conveniently that moment stopped spinning out like an idiot. And they immediately went up, went up towards the theater, and then started going towards the street. And the last time I saw him was as I was walking towards my apartment and they were pulling out of the mall onto the street. So, what are the odds that the moment they see me flip them off, and I have no guilt over doing that, I wish I would have done something more. I wish I would have thrown a rock at their friggin' truck. But yeah, the fact that they immediately stopped and quickly were like leaving the mall, either they saw a security person or a cop pull through there, something that scared them off, or they saw me, and I think they saw me. But yeah, I cut up and in between some apartments like right after they were pulling out on the street, so if they were looking for me, they were gonna find me. But I mean, it's just like I said this kind of last night. If you have the uncontrollable and I say that rhetorically because you can't control it, if you have the uncontrollable desire to act like a fucking idiot out there measuring your dick against everybody else, it's always these guys in their trucks. You know, if that's what makes you happy, take it somewhere where there aren't fucking people around. There's just too many stupid people out there. And I'm just getting really sick and tired of dealing with them. I think you can probably identify with that a lot too. I'm just real sick and tired of dealing with the idiots. And it's like they've tripled. Not just since the pandemic, but since I've been back at work. People have lost their freaking minds. Not to say that people spinning out their tires and stuff is something that didn't exist up until a few months ago. It's just, that is one of just all this crap that I see going on an almost daily basis, and it makes me want to slam my head into a wall. I hate it, and I'm trying to enjoy the snow. Why won't you let me enjoy the snow? So anyway, I'm gonna go eat my taco salad now. Piece of crap. We weren't supposed to get above like 34 today. I think, again, it usually gets a little warmer further south of Portland one goes, because this stuff is melting rapidly. What little, I'm actually, you know, there's a decent, because there's still that much snow left, so I mean, there's a decent amount that fell. But yeah, it's supposed to be like it's like 36 degrees generally around here. And well, it's supposed to dip back down to 32 and then snow again tonight, but whatever we gain in snow later on will probably just replace what we're going to lose over the next couple hours. Great. So close to work. Work's right over there. I was doing fine, and then I slipped. The last little step I needed to make landed right on my ass. The impact of that sent a shockwave up into my lower back. Thank you. Right as I'm about to fucking get to work. Look at my butt. I don't know if my butt's still. Sorry, it's upside down. How's my butt look? Probably still pretty wet. I tried to wipe as much of the dirt off as I could, but I could tell I jammed something in there. Awesome. I guess that's most of where I caught myself. Fortunately, I don't think I got too much mud on my butt, even though there's a big mud smear back there where I clearly landed. So yeah, I'm gonna have to... I don't have any other pants, and I'm not buying more pants. I just bought these pants. But my butt is getting really cold. The butt could look worse. Warm water. About to start my day at work. Went over to Walmart to get some provisions. I bought enough Rockstars to get through yesterday and today, and then forgot to bring them to work with me. And I walk towards Walmart and I see a collection of people, and there's some people peering around the wall like, what's... And I'm like, oh my god, is there drama? Can we just get through one day at Walmart without there being drama? Apparently not in this neighborhood. And I go, and there's just a line of people, and there's people peering in, so it looked to me from a distance like Walmart is like closed for whatever reason. snow ain't that bad and it's melting. It can't possibly be because of the weather, because it's not bad enough. So I don't know. It appears for some reason the Walmart's closed for now. So I'm gonna have to MacGyver my way to eat for the next little while. I'll check on my 15. Hopefully it'll be open at some point and life will be back to normal. But till then, I'm about to clock into my day and my booty is ice cold. I just thought you should know that. Oh my God. Are you okay? We have an abduction. Oh my God. Let me call 911. Okay, so I'm on my first break. I was gonna go see if Walmart's open. I don't know why it's closed. But other people said like, oh, is it still closed? So obviously it was officially closed. I don't know what for. I don't know why. I just want to take you back to the spot where I slipped. Because, yeah, I was fine going down this thing. I want to see if the mark is still there. Where's the spot? Yeah, there it is. See how everything's kind of fine? There's kind of a mud smear right there. That's where I slipped. So I made it all the way down here. Pretty much almost got to level ground. And right there's where I slipped. And got my butt all wet and my back's bugging me more, so... Why is there a film strip? Like, are those negatives? Why are there random film negatives out here? What are these pictures of? There's actual, like, imagery on these. Not that I can see it too well. That's bizarre. I don't know. The weird things you find out here. Anyway, so I promised my girlfriend I'd go to Walmart and get her some stuff, and I can't do that as long as they're closed. I'm really hoping I get cut a little early because it's so dead. I think the weather's keeping people home, but also today's usually discount day, but we're not doing that during the holidays, so a lot of people don't have incentive to come in and utilize that benefit. It's one of those comforting things that really... Hey! It's a Kenny Rogers CD. Is the CD in here? I guess so, and it's actually like in flawless condition because it hasn't been exposed to the elements. Well, maybe someone will want that. I don't. God, I just got this for Christmas. I just got this. And it looks so good on me, and I already got it. Oh shit. Yeah, look, there's like nothing. This was probably blanketed with snow a couple hours ago, and this sprinkling is going to take away all my snow. It's one of the things I hate about Portland. If they say there's a 20% chance of rain and it's just the cold, rainy season, guaranteed it's going to rain. But if there's snow possible, they'll tell you 70% chance of snow and no precipitation will come. So they give us the crappy, disgusting rain every time, even if the odds are low. But if there's a possibility of snow, even if they're better than 50%, way above 50%, no. You get screwed. So anyway, I'm going to try to go to Walmart. I mean, obviously, if I see a line when I get around the corner, then obviously that's off the table. It's just, I need to get me and my girlfriend some food from somewhere, and it's like, I'm gonna need to eat soon. I'm a working man, so if I don't get some real food in me before too awful long, I'm probably not gonna be feeling too great once it gets to be about 6, 7 o'clock. I didn't get far. I still see people lined up out there, so what my guess is they're not closed, but because of the recent spike that just happened, maybe they're limiting the number of people that can be in there, so like one person has to leave before another one goes in. Shit, that's gonna be annoying. Understandable, but annoying. Just getting baby flicks right now. I just took my half. It's about 6:20 p.m. We're getting close to being back down to freezing. A lot of the snow's been kind of killed off by the rain, but there's still plenty here, and we're supposed to drop back down to 32 sometime between 9 and 10 tonight and stay below that, mid to upper 20s, with precipitation clear on into 5 a.m. So we're going to get stuff on top of this. We're having increased potential for ice, especially through tomorrow, because they're saying the high tomorrow is only going to be 32. No precipitation yet, but anyway, I'm trying Walmart again. my hope is that, you know, as fewer people go to Walmart as the day goes on, my hope is there'll be fewer and fewer people there and there won't be as much of a line. I appreciate what they're doing. It's probably a good idea, but it just stresses me out more. Just the thought of, like, I already think about COVID every time I go into a Walmart, especially this ghetto Walmart. So anyway, hoping for the best, preparing to eat popcorn on my half. At least I work at a place that has food available. It would really suck otherwise. I would be screwed. And I'm feeling actually pretty good right now, aside from my back. But I'm willing to bet another hour and a half from now, I'm gonna start getting a little loopy from the lack of sustenance. Okay, I don't see anybody out front, so there's enough cars here to where I'm like, they can't be closed. Alright, I'm going in. I did it, guys. I got my bag of crap. Wasn't a lot of people there. They were making you, everyone was having to exit through the same door, but then when you go through one door and then you have to go through the next doors to actually get into the store. People were entering and exiting out those normally, but everyone was having to go out the same final exit door, which sounds kind of dumb and counterproductive in a time where people need to start staying away from each other again, but whatever. It was really chill. There weren't a lot of people in there. Most importantly, I got the food I needed, and even more important than that, I got my girlfriend the food that she wanted. So hopefully I've still got like a couple minutes left till I have to actually eat something. I just grabbed a few odds and ends to keep myself satisfied, contained, and I'm getting off at 10 instead of 11, which is nice. You know, 1 extra hour. Alright, well, there's an utter lack of snow on the roadways, so I'm hopefully going to avoid a third installment of having to dodge people trying to spin their stupid ass donuts in the parking lot, since there's nothing really to spin through. We were supposed to, it feels like it's dipped down to about 32 again, if not a little cooler. It was supposed to snow, at least lightly, from like 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Now it's more like 1 to maybe 5 a.m. And we'll be lucky to get half of an inch. So, if anything, we're just going to get a dusting from these skies. But the more invisible monster is still very capable, because we're not supposed to get up above freezing again till probably early Thursday. So like day and a half from right now, which means a lot of time for some of this wetness that's afoot. Not here so much, but a lot of time for ice to take shape. And I've already had one fall. My back is stiff as hell, so I really don't want to deal with that crap again. So, y'all, be prepared to watch out. I'm saying this like you're going to see this before tomorrow. Be prepared to watch out for that ice you watch on this vlog 7 days after you take a spill on the ice, which will happen tomorrow. Boy, oh boy, am I a dumb duck. I got all the way down here. I'm like at the Mac stop. And I started thinking like, wait, how long was my shift today? And then I couldn't remember exactly how long. You know why? Because I forgot to clock out for my shift. So I just had to call work and be like, hey, could you guys take care of that for me? Thanks. Anyway, there's only one other person here. So, seems pretty chill. Meaning there's like, I don't see anybody walking around looking like they don't know where they are, and that they don't care what happens if they do something they might regret later. They might not even know they're gonna regret it. Alright. Anyway, Max is gonna be here in like 2 or 3 minutes. There ain't a whole lot to see out here. It's just water for the most part. Snow on the bush tops. But other than that, nothing going on in this particular vicinity, which is exactly how I like it. Dagnabbit. I have an itch in my eye. But I don't want to touch my eye. My dirty, filthy hands. Yeah, there were some strange characters on the Max, mostly on the front car, so I beelined it to the back car. I don't know, there was one woman twitching a little bit. I don't know if she was just full of energy or full of some other kind of substance. But yeah, it looks like the snow definitely melted a lot more. There wasn't as much here as in Portland already in the first place, but there's areas where there was, you know, about that much snow, you know, at least 2 inches, where there's like practically nothing now. But like anywhere else, these thin remains of snow can certainly harden up rather quickly and ice up and make for a much more dangerous scenario than anything we've faced so far in this not quite snowstorm, or at least not the snowstorm that we were expecting. Oh, look at that. No idiot asses spinning donuts in the parking lot. I wonder why. No snow, no fun, eh, boys? You bunch of dickheads. Anyway, venture my way home. Today at work was a snooze fest. I was just kind of out of it the whole day. But going to go home, cook some real food, because I haven't really had any real food, whatever that means, for most of the day. So, and then I'm gonna play some Nintendo Switch with my girl, because I made promises that I'm destined to keep. And she got like 8 games for the Switch, so there's too many possibilities. And then I'll try to go to sleep at least marginally, at a marginally decent time, since I have to get up at like 7:30 a.m. day after tomorrow. This sucks. I'm astonished there's even some snow left, with how much it's just been straight raining for the last couple hours. And how do I know? Because I slept horribly. And I'm about ready to go to work and do the one position. Still kind of crusty. One position I don't want to do. So my hopes and dreams have pretty much fallen through, as you can see. There might be a few flurries in the rain. Of course, it's a little warmer here than Portland, but it's already above freezing. The snow's going to turn to straight rain pretty much by the time I start working. It's like 8:15. I'm having an allergy attack that pretty much kept me awake. I've been awake since like 6. Because the allergy attack decided to just start bothering me at the right time. And of course, this is the first time ever that the allergy med I take for it isn't working. As you can see, I'm still sucking back. So, yay. I got no sleep. And my back is, I can tell, like, it's not horrible yet, but I can tell that it's still a little stiff and bothering me. I think for the most part, I think we've reached the end of this, what is potentially just the first installment of snowy weather in Portland, considering we usually don't get a lot of snow this early in the year. It's usually more a January and February thing, so yeah, this may just be the first installment of snowy weather we have.